Good morning, motherfuckers. How we doing? Whew. Long ass day yesterday. My God. I am about to go kill it. I missed working out yesterday. Drove me crazy. Did a little bit of yoga later on, just to help loosen up my back and shit like that. But I am gonna fucking kill it today. Shit, I don't even know the happenings of YouTube Fitness right now. That's how fucking crazy it is. Woo. You know, I was reading an interesting study yesterday. 66 of American adults are fucking obese. 66%. How the fuck do we get that way? You know, I always say, like, when I was growing up, how it was like this. It was like there would be like the fat kid, you know, like there'd be like one obese person you knew. There'd be like just one, you know, one kid from around. What's up, man? Kyle, what's happening? There would just be like one person. Joel, what's happening? There would be just one person you knew that was like obese. Now it's like everybody. It's a crazy ass study that I was reading yesterday. It's something like and here's a study. Here's something I didn't actually think that was true. It's like 1 in 4 kids is obese. I think it's more than that. You know, like it is something ridiculous. Like 80% of American adults are overweight. Does anybody think it might have something to do with the fact that there's like a McDonald's on every fucking corner? You know, like that's, to me, that's the fucking issue. Like food, there's no longer work connected with food. Like even the minimal work of cooking your food, standing up for an hour and cooking it, you know, is not connected to it anymore. Like you just roll up, you handed some fattening shit, and then you fucking roll out. It's fucking disgusting. But anyway, so I got a question for whoever's on. Why in the fuck do we give a shit about, like, I get tons of people on, like, and you know, like fanboys are amazing. You know what I mean? Like, fanboys are like amazing. You know what I mean? They're like, no matter what the fucking person does, they fucking defend them. Layne Norton's fanboys fucking crack me up. Well, you don't have a PhD. Well, apparently his PhD does not make him smart enough to fucking not do stupid shit. You know, like, oh, you know, what do you do? Why is it your business? I'm talking about it. It's fucking, it's my fucking business because I want to fucking say something. It's fucking crazy. So, what's up, Alex? Kyle, you really go out to Stand Farm? That's the best way to do it, man. Good morning, everybody. Shit, Kaz, what's happening? Yeah, but this is a fucking old ass tank top. Big Lenny checking in. Funny. Relatard morning, man. What's happening? You ready for that high volume? Lance. Yeah, it starts at Lance. It starts at 7 minutes before, but I call it live at 5, literally because I don't want to dedicate myself to live at 4:45. Because what if I'm running a little late? I try to over deliver and I try to under promise and over deliver. But it's a valid point, Lance. You're about to go get your lunch. Yeah, eat up, and make sure you make sure they're good solid contractions. Use a handleable weight. Do I tan, Alex Press? I tan occasionally. Like I do. I get psoriasis. I get rosacea on my eyes, like right underneath my eyes, and it helps keeps that away. I don't tan a lot though, because it's not great for you. But I tan, you know, once a week maybe. Dawn Silly Man. That's funny. Lame moron versus blowhole. Again. Joe Clear, fanboys are just that. They're blinded because they have a man crush. It really is. I mean, it's fucking crazy, you know. V Speaks. Am I a book reader? I read a lot. I really do. I end up reading a lot of studies and a lot of stuff for work, a lot of healthcare stuff. But I love reading. When we go away, we're going on vacation. I'll be in Florida in between Christmas and New Year. I plan on reading like 3 or 4 books just for fucking pleasure, just for fucking leisure. Nothing else. You know. Greg Clayton, last night you did training session at 7 p.m. Is there any problem with having protein shake right after the session? Here's the thing, like, God, like, you know, this is one of the reasons why I fucking hate bros, gym bros, because they convince people that you know are just asking for information, like you, dude, that it's fucking like the human body does not work that way. Like I don't ingest something and it immediately fucking affects me. Like there's no such thing as like an anabolic. The anabolic window thing is fucking bullshit. Like I'm not gonna like miss out on my gains because I didn't eat right after the fucking workout. Like I'm gonna work out here. I'm gonna go fucking kill it today, and I'm gonna work out here today, and I'm gonna fucking not eat until noon, and it's 5 my time. So I'll be done at 6:30. And I'm not going to eat until noon. It's just how it is, you know. You won't miss out, or you can eat. It has nothing to do with it, you know. Nice tank top, thank you. Ariel, no, I'm in a parking lot, dude. You can see the lines behind me, so I'm not in the middle of the road. Simon, morning, 10 a.m. in Dublin. What's up, man? I that is what I fucking love about the 5 a.m. lives. The 5 a.m. lives, I fucking have like talked to people from all over the fucking world. I think that's so fucking neat. I think a lot of fucking other YouTubers miss out on that shit. Like they do it at their fucking convenience, or they only worry about the United States. I fucking love having people from overseas. I fucking love it. Nice separation on my middle chest. It's getting there. Not yet though. It's fucking. I tell you what though. I'm really fucking pleased with the results so far. Really fucking pleased. I'm pleased with the more than that, the separation right here. It's fucking like I've said it before and I'll say it again. One of the reasons why I want to do this, I wanted to prove that it was easier to get lean than it is to get strong. It takes years to get strong. Lean can be done in a couple months, and depending on the person, depending on your starting point. But fat loss is literally math and willpower. That's it. That's all. That's a good book title. Shoulders leaning out. Yeah, I mean, getting some decent separation. I like I said, I'm really just I just am looking to be healthy, and I experiment on myself. So, Greg Clayton, you just felt so stuffed having your protein shake after the session, then ate your evening meal 30 minutes later. That's okay. Protein shakes don't fill me up all that much. El Trapo asked if I take creatine. I take creatine every day. I don't cycle off that shit. There's no need to. Brian Hall missed the past couple live streams because you're hanging out with family. Between you and Elgin, who has bigger traps? I think Elgin's might be bigger. I don't know. I think they might. And Alex Press, yeah, my traps grow really easily, like to the point where if I focused on it, they would actually overwhelm like the rest of my physique. Like anything shoulder related for me is really fucking easy. My shoulder caps are really fucking good. Like I'm gonna do shoulders here today, and I'll probably take a few pictures today, and they'll be on my Instagram. That's Every Damn Day Fitness at Instagram. If you're not following me, follow. But I'll take some pictures today, and they'll be full and they'll be round and everything like that. I mean, it's very good genetics for me. I'm very lucky. Mr. Dr. Clark, what's happening? Well, it's hard. The amount of horseshit in the supplement industry is insane, and so much dodgy marketing. It really fucking is. You know, I mean, it really, really is. Like, I will point out, by the way, that Scrappy just introduced a all naturally sweetened whey isolate. And one of the things I was dogging him about before was having high fructose corn syrup in his regular whey. So, anybody that thinks he doesn't listen, he listens. But yeah, there's a lot of just kind of bullshit, you know, like it really is. In the supplement industry, what I don't like is when shit's not when they sell shit that's not dosed correctly. Like when you have to take like 3 scoops or something, or no matter, even if you take 1 or 2 scoops, it doesn't give you the right amount of one of the ingredients. That shit drives me fucking crazy. But I gotta say, like Jeff Cavaliers, his stuff's decently adequately dosed. It's not perfect, but I don't think anything's perfect. But it's another problem. Like another reason why I like mixing my own is I like being able to adjust how much caffeine I get for that day. Like I didn't have any coffee today, so I put in like 400 milligrams of caffeine in my pre-workout. So if I did have caffeine, if I did have a cup of coffee before I came to the gym, I would probably put 200 in it. I like that shit. So Damaged Ballistic, hello from the UK. What's up, Mr. Dr. Clark? You plan on anything before and after videos or posts? I do not. I like any of these. Do I plan anything? No. I mean, I just fucking get on here. I might start picking a topic for the day. But I just enjoy fucking shooting the shit with you guys. To be honest, it gets me in the right mind frame to go fucking slam some heavy ass fucking weight, which right now is like medium ass fucking weight, because I don't because of how I'm working out. So. Kaz asked me if do I foam roll or do any kind of self massage. No, I do have a yoga fucking series I go through before I do lifts and stuff like that. But I don't foam roll. I really don't. Although, and this will piss me off, I do believe in like myofascial release and stuff like that. I just don't think it's fucking the crazy shit that he fucking thinks it is. Alex Press, how did you get your neck huge? The front of my neck, people keep asking me if I'd neck trained. I'd neck trained a long time ago. I haven't done it in like a fucking decade or two. And just the traps are just fucking lots of military press and good genetics, to be honest. Ariel, would you recommend doing both weight training and calisthenics with German volume training? I have one version that I have one client that I converted German volume training to just all calisthenics, like an all body weight workout. So the volume, like, here's the thing, the volume is very, very important, but it also, every contraction counts. Like, I mean, making sure you get the full contraction and then focusing on the eccentric, full contraction, focusing on the eccentric, that's what matters. One rep max. Scrappy listened because at Tiger Fitness, you're more than just a number. It's not a game. I've seen some change in him, so I don't know if I don't know what did it. I don't know if it was my influence. I don't know what, but I've seen some change in him. He's a salesman, though. I mean, I think I've seen a video with him where that's like what his admission. He's always been a salesman, but I think that I think he's learned some lessons. So. Vladen, hello from Serbia. Man, that's awesome. Fuck, I love that. And Kyle, I eat 3 to 4 hours. I work out. Sometimes people take it too seriously that you aren't going to gain anything after your workout. I'm still bigger than stronger than ever. Good for you. Altor, have I noticed any improvement in my sleep quality since you started? Oh my god, yeah. Regards from Stain. Regards to you, man. Fucking awesome. I fucking love it. Like, it's like fucking 10 countries have checked in already. That's fucking so fucking cool. And yeah, dude, my sleep has gotten a ton better. That's one of the reasons why the decision to cut so much weight happened, was that years and years, I'm a lifelong insomniac. Lifelong. Like, even now, I sleep well now, and well to me is 5 hours. If I get 7 hours at a full stretch, I feel like I've like been in a cryo chamber or something like that. It's fucking crazy. But sleeping has gotten a ton better. I was at 240 something. I was snoring like a freight train. It was keeping my wife up too, so she wasn't even getting good sleep. And I was waking up like every fucking hour. So I was so fucking exhausted. And I always have baggy eyes, but that's even gone down a little bit because I'm getting fucking sleep. But yeah, I feel so much more rested, and I think that's one of the things that's helping, help me maintain a good portion of my muscle mass. Like I think I've only lost like 1 pound of lean body mass, and I've already lost around 40 pounds. So quickly too. Like I mean, since July 11th, I've lost 40 pounds. So I really think that the sleep, the increased sleep has helped me maintain muscle weight too. But I sleep a fucking ton better, dude, ton, and I can fall asleep easier too. And I sleep more rested. It's just awesome. Jake McLeod, do you yoga after lifting weights? Depends on the day. On most days I'm active at least twice a day. You know, that's the thing. Like even people that do like that do my programs and stuff like that. Like you get out of it what you put into it. Like I volume train at least 5 days a week. I always do it's a 4-day split, and I'm making a 5-day split too for the advanced series. But there's a 5-day split, and even on I'll just repeat one on a 6-day. You know, but you know, I mean, and I do yoga every day, just about, like in some form, and I do long yoga classes at least twice a week, where it's like an hour or so. You know, V Speaks. Have I ever worked in trades? What do you mean, V Speaks? I'm not sure what you mean in trades. Greg, just throwing it out there, man. If you need any web development help, graphic design, that's your full-time job. Send me an email, aroberts@everydamndayfitness with your information, dude. I just got the new logo and I just got the new intro, so. But I do have some other projects in mind. I have 2 other businesses I want to fucking get going too. So. Definitely email me, dude. Is it impressive for a 14-year-old weighing 150 pounds to do dips with 35 pounds for sets of 5? I don't train teenagers, like young teenagers, so I don't know. If you find it impressive amongst your peers, good for you, man. Keep pushing. Vagisilmatic. It's tiny and I can barely read it. Sorry, man. Ever do behind the neck shoulder presses? I was always scared to have them. I used to do them a lot until my shoulder started bothering me, dude. And I don't think that's why my shoulder started bothering me. I just have arthritis right here, or right there. I can feel it. But I used to do them all the time, and I like them. You know, I think it's a decent measure of power. The problem is, like, man, you're in a really compromised position. Like, it can fucking get, if it gets behind you a little bit, you can really fuck yourself up. So. Scott from Wales, UK. What's happening? What's the overall total set for each muscle group? For each muscle group, it's push pull. So like today, I'll do shoulders, lower back, and I'm probably gonna do arms today too. And I'll end up doing about 800 reps. It's no fucking joke. And I'll do that 800 reps in like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes. So. It's no fucking joke. Whoopee. Marco 5. It's 2 a.m. on the West Coast. West Coast checking in. Working on your midterms. Man, study hard. Don't let my fucking swearing and all sorts of fucking shit get in your fucking way of getting a good fucking education. So, Alex Press. Are any of your relatives into working out or bodybuilding? None. Well, my wife's probably 10 times the fucking athlete I am, but besides that, no. I'm like the black sheep of the family, so for lots of fucking reasons. Makan, what's up, man? Kyle, well, I'll see you on your next live. You hope to have a good day. See you later, man. Jake McLeod, Athlenex does not recommend BTN shoulder press. Yeah, I mean, it's not something I would recommend. I like it, but I don't put it in any of my programs. I really don't. Alex Press, how do you keep your face so blemish free and sheen? Like I said, I get rosacea right here, but this is, I mean, for real, I use Tiege Henley. It's a fucking awesome product. I still got, I have a discount code. He gave me a discount code for my subscribers, and I'm just going to put on my email and shit like that. It's a fucking awesome product. It really fucking is. It's like undeniable that it's a fucking awesome product. It really is. And I tell you what, if you're bald, it is fucking fabulous for the top of your head. Fabulous for the top of your fucking head. Ramiro. Good morning, bro. Do you have any? I'm planning having any hats in your apparel line. There are hats in my apparel line right now. Go check it out at everydamndayfitness.net. There's a beanies and there's hats. So go check it out. Buy a bunch of them. The Gee Man, good morning. Amber, can't read that, but I hope it says good morning. I don't speak whatever language that is. You listen to these lives every day while getting ready and driving to work. Keep it up. Thanks much, man. James Smith, exercise for flabby thighs. Flabby indicates that there's there could be two things. If it's flabby, like it's just like loose hanging skin, that's just loose skin, and that's gonna be hard. You have to fill it up with muscle. So that's tough. If it's flabby, like it's just fat, the best exercise is to push some food away from yourself. And that's the fucking truth. Like I got a fucking from Russia, Amber. That's awesome. Fucking like 13 countries now. I got an email stating that I'm too harsh. Like I released I think it was my live yesterday. Yesterday was a long ass fucking day, people. So if the time seems to be running together for me, it is. I worked from yesterday from 4 in the morning until about 10:30 at night, and I mean fucking worked nonstop. And I got an email stating that I should take it easy, take it easier on people, especially food addicts, because I'm too harsh. And because I laid out the scenario that of my real talk with one of my clients, where I pretty much told him that for him to imagine his young daughter standing 20 years from now, standing at the end of an aisle waiting to get married to the man of her dreams, and her only thought is that her dad couldn't be there because he couldn't say no to cake. And people were, I got like an email and a few messages like saying that was horribly harsh and everything like that. That's just fucking reality. I mean, like it just fucking is. So unless you've checked it out, unless you haven't checked me out, I frankly don't give a fuck if people don't like it. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna say what I think works. The dude that I said that to has thanked me for that every fucking day, and I think he's down, like, just in a fucking few days. I think the dude's down a couple pounds. That's the thing. If you can get an obese person motivated, and you can get them to follow a nutritional plan and follow a plan, they can lose weight quickly, because their caloric maintenance level for a 480-pound guy or 450-pound guy, the caloric maintenance level, even just fucking sitting down, is enormous. Like, they not only eat themselves that way, but they eat themselves to stay that way too. So if you can get them to control that, and if you can get them motivated to control that, and then you hold them by the hand, virtually, and guide them on along, they can lose a lot of weight quickly. They can get healthy quicker. It is much easier for a person that is 300 pounds overweight to shed large amounts of pounds than it is for a person that is like only like that is a person at 15% body fat has to work at it. But fuck, man, I mean, the deficit they can build is crazy. Alex asked me, do you ever jog or run? I do not jog or run unless I'm being fucking chased. I can now. Actually, I take that back. I'm probably going to do a Spartan sometime at the beginning of next year. I'll probably do a Spartan run. We'll see. Steven, any exercise tips for weak wrists? Don't use wraps, and work on your grip strength, because those are the surrounding muscles. So do grip exercises. Big J has some pretty good grip work. Kaz Hadjic, lawyering, Elgin style. You get a new client. He only wants to build an aesthetic physique. You can only do compound lifts or an isolated single joint movements with him. What do you choose and why? Fucking Kaz, look at you. I would literally stick to the basic 3 in overhead press, and just have him have him or her go extremely slow. 3-second eccentrics and power 1 push, and just really feel it out. And then I would play with the grip width for them week by week. That way you're hitting the muscles at slightly different angles. So, great fucking question though, from a very fucking intelligent young man. Greg Clayton, favorite protein snack to keep you going if starving? It is fucking weird. Like I was talking to my wife about this the other day. I've actually gotten to the point where I enjoy being like, I get it to the point where I get like really, really hungry. You know, like I ate dinner last night at 6, I believe it was, and I'm not gonna eat again until noon. And yeah, that's only like a 18-hour window. Well, that's a 20-hour window. No, it's 18. Dumbass. Long day yesterday. But I don't get that hungry. I really don't. And when I do get hungry, I actually enjoy the feeling of being hungry and then eating. And my stomach has shrank so much that I don't get super, super hungry. That, and I'm ingesting fluid all the time. I'm ingesting water almost all the time. Up until like 5 or 6 o'clock, up until dinner, I ingest water all the time. I just ingest the majority of my water between like now and noon. I'll drink almost like a gallon of water, but to stay really hydrated, which is another reason why my skin is shiny. But anyway, my favorite go-to protein snack though, would probably be a can of tuna with some mustard on it. I've been eating the fuck out of that lately. I don't know why. I mean, greetings from Florida. That's basically a different country though, right? It really can be. I'm visiting. That's where I'm going on vacation though. And this winter, we're going to be by Tampa area. Amber says, "A big man." I'm not that big, really. Here shortly, I'm about to be under 200 pounds for the first time in a fucking eon. Like it's, you know, I have a few pictures where my waist is getting pretty fucking small, and the top of my abs are coming in. So if you're a demon, get ready to go do some fucking ice skating, because that's fucking crazy. Jake McLeod, did I go to college? Several times. I have a couple degrees. Matthew Smith, and I know that fucking probably shocks a few fucking people, but I have a degree in healthcare administration. I have a degree in and I have a degree in business management. And I have a degree in accounting. So I have a minor in business management. Matthew Smith, agree 100%. John B, how tall are you? Best exercises for core strength. I am between 5'9" and 5'10", and best exercise for core strength, planks and yoga. What is the fucking? I was talking with a few other YouTubers about this the other day. What is the obsession with height? I always find it amazing. Like fucking people are, I get tons of people like, yeah, but you're only 5'8", you're only this. First of all, to rip on somebody for something that they is out of their control, like their height or something like that, or their skin color, that's just kind of fucking pathetic. That means you have nothing else. Like, but even if so, even if you're taller than me, congratulations. I mean, that when people dog on other people about their height on YouTube, it is literally because they can't find anything else that they can feel good about comparing themselves to in a person, in my opinion, of course. Like Alex, Alpha Destiny gets it all the time. They call him a manlet and everything like that. Yeah, but he's stronger than every fucking buddy that calls him a manlet. You know, I mean, it's fucking hysterical. Like, if that's the best you got, that means you literally have to come up with something that you didn't earn to compare yourself to him to be comfortable. And that's fucking pathetic. And John B, I'm not talking about you, man. It just popped into my mind. It's a legitimate question to ask how tall I am, because I mean I talk about my stats all the time, but it just popped in my mind because you asked that. So I'm not knocking on your question, but for real, I find that fucking amazing that like people are like that's an insult that people use. Like that's fucking pathetic. It really is. Like that means that is all that person can think of that they feel comfortable in comparing themselves to is something that it was totally out of the control of both of them. That's fucking sad. But then again, we live in a sad world. Fail Gank Wilson, oh my god, you finally get to watch my live stream and called me dad. Oh fuck, who's your mama? And how old are you? Look at Lean, you're so excited for you. Wedding in 3 days, wish you luck. Good luck. 26 and back in the gym. Going to 7, you're 26. Fuck, where are you from? Call me dad. Shit. Anyway, fuck. You're not from Atlanta, are you? Any tips for water fasting for 2+ weeks? Don't fucking do it. I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be mean. I think water fasting is fucking dumb. That's not fucking smart. I'm sorry. Eat food. Regulate yourself. I mean, because here's the problem. Like, even you're gonna lose a bunch of fucking weight because you're water fasting because you're starving. But truly, I gotta turn the air conditioner on in here. Fucking getting hot ranting around. But truly, what's going to happen is you're fucking starving. You're going to start eating again, and you're just going to fucking gain weight back. So, I mean, in my opinion, of course, in science. Prophet Fear, what's happening, man? Good morning. What do you think? You don't even say good morning anymore. You just like pop on and start asking questions. What the fuck, man? What do you think about volume? Checking the time. Got about 10 more minutes, guys. What do you think about volume in the super high rep ranges, like 3 times 20 on compound exercises, 1 minute or less rest intervals? That would be fucking brutal, but it would definitely shock your fucking muscles. It would definitely engorge them. So I'm for anything. And you know what? I was thinking about trying something like that at some point in time, but that's, you wonder when it gets to be more like cardio, you know. But I'm gonna make a couple different versions of German volume training after I release these programs. I'm gonna do a more hypertrophy focused one of volume training, and that's gonna be either 6x6 or 8x8, and then I'll probably also I'll probably do one a little higher, like maybe 15 reps, and go 15 by 15, just for like a full body day thing. So, but I'm all for any type of exercise you can do. If you can do good form and you get good contractions and focus on your eccentric movements, go to it. Alex Press, how to get my forearms used? My forearms aren't that big, to tell you the truth. That's the fucking camera, because it ends up closer. So, wow. Hello from Vietnam. Fuck yeah. Nitin Babu, how do you motivate a girl to lift? What do you say? I mean, I honestly don't have that much, to just inspire. Like, people that come to me, like my clients, they want to get in shape, so the motivation is already there. But to actually, and I've never had to worry about that because my wife is way more motivated than I am. But I would list off the health benefits and all of that. But the problem is, you play a fine line between possibly insulting them. So just be careful. Amber loves America. Good, man. Age of the Wolf. If you're under 6'2", you're a manlet. You're 6'3". Congratulations. Your parents did a good job. The Macan, so true. The YouTube height thing. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous. Like, when people focus on that, like I've had a bunch of people be like, yeah, but you're short. Yeah, but you're short. First of all, between 5'9" and 5', and people are like, oh, you're only 5'7". Okay, even then, where's your video of you squatting 550 fucking pounds? I mean, if that's what you need to come across with me, like I wear a 50 fucking regular jacket. I don't fucking, I'm the first one to say that my shoulder width is genetic. I don't fucking knock on people for having narrow ass fucking shoulders. I mean, why? I mean, it's that's not. You can build your shoulders and build your chest and everything like that, but genetics is genetics. Like your shoulder width, that's a genetic thing. I don't knock on people for that. It's just fucking. It's a pathetic thing. It just is. It's pathetic. So. Kaz Hazik, based on athletic performance, world records, etc., would you say that we as a race have gotten better, but the technology allowed us to perform better? I think it's a combination of both. I think the potential, I think the human potential has changed a little bit due to better knowledge of your craft, better knowledge and understanding of nutrition and physiology and exercise science, biomechanics, but also the technology of lifting. Like, I mean, actually, like, when you think about like all the different ways to hit a muscle, like I'm going to go in here and today I'm going to do a hammer strength day. Like, I mean, literally, like I'm not going to use any of the assistant, and I'm not going to use any free weights. Probably, I'll probably use ropes and hammer strength, just because I want to be able to really crank it out and really squeeze and focus on the muscles. So, but I think it's a combination of both. Great fucking question, as always, by the amazing Kaz Hadjic. Jake McLeod, is GBT good for cutting, or would you also recommend it for bulking? I would recommend it for either, depending on, the difference between cutting and bulking is in your nutrition. It's in your whether you're in a deficit or a surplus. So I would recommend it for both. It's great for hypertrophy. The only thing I wouldn't recommend it for, I don't think it would be fabulous for strength training. So, but hypertrophy and strength training are two different things. Matthew Smith, have you ever tried to slingshot the bench? You have the same shoulder issue, but it has helped me out a lot. I have a slingshot, and I use it. I don't use it for volume training, though, because the problem is there's only 30 seconds in between, so you got to reset and everything like that. So I don't use it for volume training, and that and the weights later too. Imma Khan, YouTube makes the fake Merc look small. If you see him in life, he's a monster. That's funny. Adam, how did you change your training, if at all, after Athlete X? I went from, I went to volume training, and before, slightly beforehand, because I knew I was going to stand next to Jeff. But also, how I trained afterwards, I think I focused a little bit more on the full contraction, on eccentric moves, but not all that much, to tell you the truth. Like him and I have had very, very similar philosophies when it comes to a lot of things. We go about it in slightly different ways, and he is by like a gajillion times more knowledgeable than me. I mean, he's just super fucking legit. Like, I mean, it's like undeniable that he is the fucking fitness king in my mind. It's just fucking undeniable. I mean, I know a lot of other people have a lot of other fucking knowledge and shit like that, but it's like almost unfucking deniable when you talk to him. Like when he would ask me a question and I would answer, and I didn't get the impression he was like quizzing me, but when we would be talking about something, he would ask a question, I'd answer, and he would agree. It's like it would like make you fucking giddy because he's so fucking incredible. I mean, like, it's incredibly knowledgeable. Any fucking question. Watching his Q&A at Athlete X Live, like he just did a live Q&A with like 200 people in a room, answered hundreds of fucking questions, and just like boom, 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 with like fucking, he's just amazing. So, Duck Tin Tran from Vietnam, what's up, man? Little Big Gains is the maker of my new logo and my new intro. If you guys need any anything done like that, hit him up on his channel and show that man some love, because he is fucking amazing, truly. Hey Alan, thoughts on single arm dumbbell press from the bench? You've read it. It's not a mass builder, but it kind of feels good. I'd stay away from. I mean, I've read the same stuff, but I stay away from single arm stuff just because I worry about. I worry about getting out of line. I don't know why. I'm very into. I don't even like alternating. I don't even like alternating dumbbell curls. I like things to go at the same time. So, but I've heard it's. I don't have anything against it. I just personally don't like it. James, can you do a supplement review on EHP Labs and their crappy popular supplement? Talk about how the social media marketing can make anyone dumb enough to fall for their stupid things. Sounds like you just did, dude. It sounds like I don't need to. Social media, like it amazes me, like big, humongous, and I mean big, physically huge people will say they use a product and all of a sudden it sells. And I understand that the aesthetics of it and all of that, like, but 9 times out of 10, these people aren't actually using that product. You know what I mean? Like, they're really, really not. And if they are, it is a very small portion of what makes them huge. So, and that's just the fucking truth, Now, I mean, like, when you have somebody like that has a serious regimen that they show you they're doing every day, that's one thing. But then still, that person's work in the gym is helping out, and that person's work with the rest of the stuff they put in their mouth is what's helping out too. Tristan Franner, what's my favorite part of the day? When work is done and I get to chill with my wife. That's my favorite fucking part of the day, by fucking sure, long fucking far and away. And I make sure I make time every day. When I'm out of town, we'll Skype and talk and stuff like that for at least an hour. But we spend at least an hour, just the two of us, talking and hanging out together. James Smith, how much time at the gym do I spend at the gym? And per week, how much starts to be overtraining? I spend, honestly, lately, just because I'm like fucking kicking into a whole other fucking dimensional gear, I'm probably spending about 10 hours a week actually training, like actually physically touching weights, or warming up to touch weights, blah, blah, blah. And probably another 2 hours dedicated to just straight yoga. So probably 12 hours a week. less than 2 hours a day, way less than 2 hours a day. But it's hard to say, when it comes to overtraining, because that's an individualized thing. I know that my wife works out for probably between the classes she teaches and her personal workouts, and then she's going to add on. She wants to start volume training. She works out for probably an average of 4 hours a day, 7 days a week. So fucking crazy shit. And I don't think it'll be overtraining. I really fucking don't. V speaks. If I could choose from making $50 online or 50K online or 100K with a lot of travel, what would you prefer? I'd take the 50 fucking K right fucking now. I don't mind travel as long as my wife and son or my family could come with me. I don't like the time away, because time away can never be recovered. You know what I mean? I just don't. So, and I would find a way to turn that 50K into 100K anyway. So, Failgank Wilson. Nope, Dad, you're from California. I've never been to California unless you're talking about California, PA. And if you're talking about California, PA, send a picture. Hey, Robertson, Everyday Fitness. But you can call me Dad all you want. So, John B. Ever drink Powerade or Gatorade? What flavor? I don't drink that shit. Prophet Fear. Hemingway has been taking shots in the background at Ward as Loveliner makes a video on him. It's basically all the EDDF's targets in a drama show. Anybody, that motherfucker, he was trying to act like he didn't know who the fuck I was for a while. Whatever, fucking punk ass bitch. My thoughts on a superhuman workout? I don't know enough about it. So, your name is Kager. What's up, man? The Age of the Wolf. What can you do to bring up my squat strength? Not up to par compared to overhead press. I would break your form back down, dude. That's what I did. Like when I thought my squat wasn't up to par, I broke my form back down to the bar and then went back to it, and I made sure that I was like really, really, really focused on being having a good neutral spine, and I focused on mechanics of it. Like I loaded down in, and then push my knees out, and then up, make sure my head stayed up, that sort of thing. So, do you do bent over rows, and do they hurt your lower back? Only if you try to go too heavy. Amber Run, see your channel. I don't really have time. Am I wearing a bra? No, it's a fucking stringer, dumbass. But that's funny, Hocus Pocus. Getting some weird looks here in the office. Just microwave 5 eggs. Of course you are. Little Peanut, no. And Little Peanut, I tried to find your channel. You never emailed me. Man, I'm looking forward to it. Caleb, welcome. What's up from Steubenville? Hey guys, I got to run. It's 5:33, and my fucking pre-workout is fucking killing me. I see a bunch of fucking people all of a sudden talking like this is a bra, and that's fucking hysterical. But I think it's the same person just fucking flipping things. But anyway, my name's Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. You guys know where to fucking find me. I'm gonna go fucking kill in the gym. God damn.